What's up, guys? It is Special Game 75 here today. We're playing Big Booby Boss Blackmail. Alright, here we go. And it's November, guys. You know what that means. Anyways, for the first time in 3 years, I joined this company. I've been assigned in a position of responsibility. That's why I'm currently working my ass off to impress the boss. I've been kind of a walking disaster. Rely on her every moment I can. Hey there, Suzuka. Could you check this contract for me?
支払い方法はもっと細かく、前払い金や部分払いと項目を分けて。
Understood.
左上に収入印紙も忘れないで。あとはそうね。
Considering no glaring issues were visible, the document I just made was definitely full of them. Good thing I asked her before sending it out. It's always a good thing, you know. That same afternoon, I happened to spot her and her husband. I overheard their conversation.
今日の夕ご飯はどうする？実家から新鮮なお野菜を送ってもらってるし、お鍋なんてどうかしら。
Yeah, we about to do some NTR stuff, guys. Sorry, but they rescheduled my business trip from next week to today, so...
そっか。なら仕方ないわね。
Hey, that's even better for me now. Her husband is a manager at another company, and he's kind of the dude who's always busy since he's in a position of power. While I've always thought their relationship was healthy and if there were no issues, I've seen them have more arguments as of late. Oh, that's no good. I guess we can make her mind and see what happens. That's no good when you're arguing with your, significant other. Anyway, I should focus on my job for now. Finally, I'm done. That was a disaster, but I managed to tread along as best as I could. The boss invited me to have some drinks tonight to celebrate my new position, though I'm not very happy about today's debut.
おめでとう。これであなたもようやく一人前といったところね。
Thanks. Gotta take the previous manager for leaving everything neat and tidy for me to continue the job without issues.
それでも大事な仕事に違いはないわ。今の一歩が次の一歩につながるのだから。
Phew, I'm thankful that she feels this way about my performance. I guess I'm not as bummed about it today anymore. I've always respected her work ethic as my boss, and the best part is that she's good looking too. If she wasn't married, I'd be trying my hardest to win her over right now. Let's have some fun tonight then. I hope you can keep up with my drinking.
あまり羽目を外しすぎてはダメよ。まあ、ほどほどなら。
Part of the reason I don't feel as much pressure as I think I should is because I know she has my back in a way. Either way, the night continues and we keep drinking.
ほら、遠慮せずにもっと頼みなさい。ここはお料理も美味しいのよ。
Considering my other options would be a convenience store lunchbox back at home, might as well.
そうね。私も旦那が出張中でお夕飯作る必要もないし、ここで済ませていこうかしら。
Then how about we have the skewer set? The porridge that's served with this place names looks awesome, delicious. I'm about to say awesome. Hey.
食べればいいのよ。いいわよ。付き合うから注文しても。
I don't know, she just kind of reminded me of that one girl from Blue Archive. The 100 kg student. Got it. Hey, we want to order. You mind if we... Maybe she's under a lot of stress recently. Especially because she said that she's holding back drinking, but that hasn't been the case at all so far. How about the arguments? Uh-oh. Yep, she can barely walk. She's struggling to stay up. Are you okay? You're having a hard time walking. You sure you'll be able to get home?
中ジョッキで。
Yeah, she's sure 100%. Got it, you're completely wasted. I'm pretty drunk too, but I can manage to walk just fine. The state of my brain is another matter entirely though. Damn. You know what that means. Anyways, but I'm sharing a bed with Suzuka tonight, so I'll be able to last as long as it takes. In case you're wondering, we're just doing some things back there, smashing action. So just use your imagination. We eventually parted ways. Ever since that day, she's been avoiding to be all alone with me at all costs. I feel her being dominated by my John. Must be a hard pill to swallow. Today I happened to spot her talking with her husband. I think I'll be able to get home early today.
じゃあお夕飯の用意しないとね。何か食べたいものある？
Something simple would be nice. Maybe some grilled fish and boiled tofu?
わかったわ。それだとお酒は日本酒が良さそうね。
Sounds good. I'll leave it to you. It's been a while since I've seen them agree to have a meal together. She looks happy, which pisses me off a little, not gonna lie. Like, we were just doing some things at the other day. She's mine, yes, she's still pretending like nothing happened around her husband, like she's over that hot and steamy night we had. Man, once I'm done with work for today, I head towards a nearby Love Hotel. I take a shower, and once I'm done, Suzuka happens to arrive.
こういうのは迷惑だからやめてほしいのだけど。
What? Yet you still came. I'm done showering. You gonna have one too?
だから迷惑だと言ってるの。この後の予定だってあるのに。
You can always leave, you know. Then again, if you do, I'll have to send this to your hubby. And you don't want that, don't you? I show her my phone, which has some of the pictures that I took of that night. I don't only have pictures, by the way. Look, I took some full videos too. You should hear yourself.
チンポがいいの。夫のよりもあなたの絶倫チンポで硫化マンコは行きまくりなの。そんなの脅されて無理やり言わされただけで。
That doesn't change the fact that we smashed like rabbits and I came buckets inside you. Look, I'm a reasonable dude. Just spend some time with me today and I'll be sure to delete this. Promise?
本当に？
Not kidding. I love you. Why would I do something to upset you?
どの口が。でも、わかったわ。どの道、私には信じるしかないのです。
The longer she takes to return home, the more worried her husband will get. So I'm glad she got my memo quickly. While she didn't seem too excited about this, she heads to the shower. It doesn't take too long for her to come out. Ooh. Ooh, you look pretty hot right out of the shower. The look suits you.
バカなの。こんなバスタオル一枚の姿を似合ってると言われても。そんなもの見せつけなくていいから。それより本当に約束は守ってもらうからね。
Of course I am. I'll even give you my phone so you can delete them.
分かったわ。だったら好きにすればいい。早く済ませてちょうだい。
Sure thing. Well then, how about you take that towel off and beg me to smash you?
なんで私がそんなことまで。
You said I could do anything, didn't you? Just make me happy and this will end faster.
仕方ないわね。これが最後だと思えば。
Yeah, she's gonna do it. Yeah, we kept going after that for a bunch of hours. I made sure to remind her every load I blew inside her was filled with my love. After a few days that night, I decided to visit Suzuka at her home just because I felt like it. Her husband is on yet another trip, so I can do whatever the hell I want.
お待たせ。簡単な食事で悪いけど、これでいいのね。
Sure, I'm fine. I didn't tell you I'd come in advance. I'm always happy to have the opportunity to eat with you.
こんな恥ずかしい格好まで強要して。今度こそちゃんと約束。
Oops. Of course I will. Also, you're the one who didn't delete the media from my phone the last time we did naughty things.
あれは失神してたからで、気がついたらあなたちゃっかり先に帰っていたし。
Which is why I'm giving you another chance to redeem yourself today. Anything wrong with that? Remember our promise. Whoever makes the other more would be able to force the loser to do whatever they want.
私が勝ったら絶対にデータを消してもらうから。 今度約束を破ったら訴えてやるわよ。
I never broke my promise though. Ha! Like it matters. If I win, you'll be forced to become mine, so it's all fine.
仕方ないわ。あのデータがあなたの手にある限り、どうせ私は逆らえないもの。
She's trying to make it seem like she's having a bad time, but I know she's been excitedly rubbing her thighs in anticipation. He's only refused to admit it, but it's kind of cute to see her being almost unable to hide how turned on she is right now. Anyways, I'll enjoy the dinner. You can have my John in the meanwhile.
どうすればいいの？
As I say as I start eating.
するなら普通にすればいいのに、どうしていつもそんな変なことばかり。
A job is normal if the girl has jugs like yours, unless you're claiming that you can't even, though you want to do it.
違うわよ。いいわ。先に行かせただけ。私の方が有利になるのは間違いないことだし。
I take her hand and lead the way.
嘘でしょ。お願い、ここではやめましょうよ。
Yes, here. What's a better place to cheat on your husband than very the same bed share with him? This is a misogynist dream.
バカ言わないで。ご褒美なわけないでしょ。私はそんな変態じゃないし。
If that's the case, this should be great for you. That means you won't be able to at all while we smash here.
そんな口車に誰が乗ると。
Really now? But you're totally not a misogynist, so I don't see what's the problem with it unless you are, that is.
分かったわよ。好きにすればいいわ。
Oh, I will. Let's start with a simple P check, yeah? Okay, get in the pose now. Let me see it all. Though she's clearly having a bad time swallowing this pill, she eventually obeys my command. You can imagine what happens next. What happened next. Then again, I feel the same. In fact, I'm so happy that I'm as hard as I can be. Now that I know that she's mine for sure. Suzuka's husband went on another one of his trips, so this time around I invited her to my place. This time she didn't say no at first. She's under my complete control.
どうかしら。できるだけリクエストに応えてみたわ。お口に合うといいのだけど。
That's great. It's great. The cabbage rolls are great, and the tonkatsu is crispy and to die for.
それはよかったわ。いっぱい食べてちょうだい。他にも何かしてほしいことはある？
How about you feed me, then mouth me that cherry tomato over there?
口移しで？いいわよ。それじゃあ。
Thanks, let me see. I'm the happiest man alive. To think your husband is out there eating alone, and yet here we are having some intimidating time together.
夫のことは言わないで。今はあなたと二人きりなんだから。
Either way, she wants to avoid feeling guilty or is trying to forget about him. Either way, that really brings me on even more.
他にはあなたのためなら私何だってしてあげる。落ちるところまで落ちる覚悟だってあるわ。
Hear me out. Yeah, big racks, and that means rack jobs. So, how about you do one like the last time?
任せて。ちゃんとザー汁もごっくんするわ。あなたの味をじっくり楽しみながらね。
Good to see you're excited for it. Okay. Today I'll make sure we get a step further just for you.
それをごめんなさい。どうやって使うものなのかしら。
Oh, it's easy. I'll put it on you for sure. focus on the rack job and sucking me off. Wait, hold up. It's gonna be that time when I get sucked off in Splatoon. The way she's acting right now almost makes me believe that she's lost her mind to some degree. Suzuka's husband returned from his trip not so long after that day, reducing the time we have to be naughty by quite a bit. But I thought it'd be nice a chance for me to have some fun with Suzuka at her expense. Especially today as I'm at her house having dinner with her and her husband, she wanted to introduce me as the golden child of the business.
あなたの進めているプロジェクトあるじゃない？あれに参加させるうちの一人になると思うの。
Well, if you're personally vouching for him, I assume he must be a reliable man. Suzuka has always been good to me, and I'm eager to participate in your project, sir. I have a great interest in it and hope to fulfill your expectations. Good. Then get ready, because once you do, I'll work you to the bone. Looking forward to seeing you in action.
あなた、挨拶はその辺で。お料理が冷めないうちにいただきましょう。
Right. I must say I've always loved your cooking more than anything else. You don't know how tired I am of eating outside because of my constant trips.
もうあなたったら彼の前よ。
Oh, indeed, my bad. I secretly lower my guard whenever she's around. My apologies, young man. It's fine, sir. You're her husband, so it makes complete sense to see you two interact like that. I'm forcing the smile right now. But I'm pissed as hell. Suzuka's supposed to be mine. Mine! We spent hours eating and an hour of me trying to calm myself down, knowing that I know that what would wait after. That meal would be glorious. What the heck? I guess he's sleeping. Looks like those beers did the numbers on your husband.
あまりお酒に強くない人だから、普段は夕飯でもあまり飲まないんだけど。
He probably did it because he was happy to see your face again. I feel him. I bet you've been dying to see him after that trip of his taking a week.
それは、意地が悪いことを聞かないで。え、ここで？いくら酔いつぶれてるからっていつ夫が目を覚ますかわからないのだけど。
I told you. Have you forgotten what you are to me already?
そうよね。絶対服従が当たり前だものね。
She beats red but still goes through with my command. In front of me. Ha! She's finally forsaken her husband completely, now devoting her whole self to be the misogynist she was always meant to be. Suzuka's decided to finally get rid of him that same night. At least that's what I think, because literally the next day after I smashed her in, she went to the city hall and filled out the paperwork in no time. It didn't take long for her to move into my house after that.
今後ともよろしくね。愛しのあなた。
We returned from our workday together, Suzuka acting as usual. However, the moment we enter our home, she turns into a completely different person. Let's stay together forever and ever. I love you, Suzuka. I also have to say I'm surprised your husband accepted the divorce without many issues. I thought he'd put up more of a fight, but nope. It was surprisingly, to say the least.
あの人とはしばらく前からずっとセックスレスだったのだけど、その辺を問い詰めてやったの。そうしたら実は ED になってたって白状してね。仕事のストレスとかなんとからしいわ。
Well, I can see why you wouldn't stand for that. Your dumpster skills will be wasted with him.
でしょ。私と別れたくなかったら目の前で勃起してみせてって条件出したら余裕だったわ。あなただったら息をするように勃起してくれるのにね。種付けだって朝飯前の絶倫チンポ。素敵よ。
Gotta have the goods if you want to please my toilet, after all. Anyways, enough about him. How about we celebrate our first date together?
今の私にふさわしいもてなしが期待できそう。
She takes off her engagement ring, throws it away, and does as I command her. It didn't take long for us to resign from the company. Now I'm not working, instead of living off her job in asset management. The baby inside her is growing quickly. Her belly is becoming huge as a result. I'm the happiest man in the world. I mean, who else will be able to proudly say that they have a kid such as her to be their wife? I'm ready for a second round. The third and the fourth. Our naughty filled lives are only beginning. Thank you for playing Big Booty Boss Blackmail. No problem, Cherry developers. And man, this is the end of the video today. So thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social media links down below in the description, and join my Discord server as well with over 200 people inside. And I'll see you guys in the next one.